I've actually dropped this thing so many times by now that when I'm texting, it doesn't keep up with me. So I'll have like 6 different words that I typed out in space between them. And I listen to what? What the hell is my
You just cut off now. Does that get you guys excited?
Yeah.
Let me some masterpiece. Okay, we're gonna get started here as soon as Miss Erica gets back on the potty. There she is. Do we need this? Do we need this? Yes. I can talk. Better not. Yeah. Only Mark can do that. Okay. Are you ready? Guys excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys is sweating. Let's go together. One in the spotlight who's gonna go right here. Oh, there you go. So if you're talking, you gotta be right there. Okay.
I'm not like.
Yeah. Keep your pits down.
No funny faces.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll get started. We'll introduce ourselves. I don't know. Maybe you guys all know us. I'm Alicia Geck, ambassador.
Ashley Burley, double diamond.
Chris Mueller, triple diamond.
Erica Homeyer, presidential.
So, I know we missed last month, but we're really, really excited for this month and excited to finish the year strong and kind of give you guys the tips and some ideas on what you can do to kind of rock and roll the rest of the year. So we're gonna get started. We got a lot of stuff to cover in 2 hours time. So we're gonna try and get
2 hours tops.
Yeah, so we're gonna kind of go through the party pad and talk about it a little bit. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing because
You all
it's
know.
self-explanatory.
Right.
So,
And two, you guys all will use the party pad at parties. But something also good to know is your party pad, a lot of us use when we're meeting with a potential distributor. So when you're brand new, it just kind of keeps your thoughts a little bit more organized.
And like when I talk to one of them on the phone, I have it in front of me because otherwise I'm rambling, I'm going off into left field. Like this keeps me
Keeps you on topic.
focused.
So really, really utilize, and that comes in your kit. So really utilize that party pad and have one in your purse at all times, or your bag, or your diaper bag, or in your car somewhere at all times.
So in our party pad is the steps to success. Okay, we do not want to deviate. There's no other secrets to becoming successful in this business besides strictly the steps to success. You want to complete it, and you want to complete it as many times as you possibly can. So the first step we know is to join the party. So when we're talking to potential distributors, this is the first step to being successful. Signing up, paying the $99 to get started. Tell them they get a free box of wraps. Okay, we use the word free.
I like to throw out like you're getting a free box of wraps, you're getting all this stuff, but you're getting me. Like you're getting me to help you with everything. Like you're not joining this journey by yourself. Like you're getting me to help you. So really sell that to your potentials too, because they want to know that they're not kind of going out on their own with this.
Yes. I like to use the words no risk opportunity. This is, to me, it just makes sense. You're making your money, you make your money right back. It's a no risk opportunity. So I like to say that too. So that's step one. Let's go to step two. All right, step two. If you sign one loyal customer in the month of September, stand up. One loyal customer in the month of September, stand up.
I mean, even if you sign more than one, still stand up. But if you sign at least one, yeah. I mean, it could be 10, still stand up.
One loyal customer, stay standing. Good job. Okay, guys, that's step one, or step two, at least 4. Who stay standing if you sign 2?
Now, you guys just got Fast Start qualified if you were new. So
And what does that mean?
that means that you are eligible to earn $100 Fast Start bonuses all throughout your entire business.
Which is,
Fast Start bonuses,
tell them how they earn it.
signing 2 customers,
Which is
How do you get the $100 bonus?
By signing a
It's
just
distributor.
signing a distributor. Sorry, I'm like, what are you trying to get at here?
Sign the
Clearly I know what
distributor.
I'm doing.
Oh.
You sign the distributor, they get 2 loyal customers, you get $100. Okay? Who stay standing? Who's periscoping? Speaking of, we can periscope a little bit of this. I'll have one of you start mine then. If you signed 3 loyal customers in the month of September, stay standing. Good job.
Nice job, Eric. It's okay.
If you sign 4 loyal customers in the month of September, stay standing.
You guys completed step 2,
It's awesome.
and you got your free product if you were brand new.
Guys, we have got to be focusing on 1, 2, 3, 4 loyal customers every single month. We've got to be focusing on that.
Like, we can't just tell our team to do that. Like, we have got to do it too.
Okay? If you sign 5 loyal customers, stay standing.
I would be sitting myself.
I'm still standing.
Oh, I know. I did 4 of those.
Okay. If you sign 6. Okay.
Yes, you
Chrissy, you are still standing.
Sign 10. She's saying 10. Oh,
You signed
Wow.
Awesome.
I just signed too many. I don't remember.
That's awesome.
Okay. 10 loyal customers? Yes. Okay. If you signed 11? Or 12 was it?
I'm 11.
Okay. So,
seriously.
we're going to get you up here in a little bit, okay?
No pressure.
Yeah, Andrew wins everything too.
That is awesome.
Yes. Woo! Round of applause.
Come on up here now. I want you to tell everybody your name, where you're from, how long you've been in, and what was your tip to
Right
getting
on
10
in
loyal
the
customers?
Yep, okay.
Next down in the middle.
My name's, I can't see, right here.
Sorry. I'm Jessica. I'm from Benton, Illinois. I've been in for my 4th month. It was the last day of July.
Yeah.
So
My tip is the product testers. That's how I got them all.
So posted on social media,
Yeah.
hey, I need product testers.
Friends, family, product testers. Ask them to be a product tester for 3 months.
Is it, say, a post that I need a product tester for one of every one of these categories, or are you saying?
I think it's individual.
So
There's
you
gonna
got
be
nails
a
in a
mermaid
deal.
challenge.
Yeah.
Mermaid challenge got me, I think, 3.
Oh, wow.
So
So are you mostly using Facebook, or are you mostly using Instagram?
Facebook. Facebook,
And
and
are
then
you reaching out to every single person, or are they coming to you?
I had 3 people come to me.
And the rest you took into your own hands.
Yes. Yes.
She's very consistent.
Very, very important.
Yes, I agree.
How
Awesome.
often are you posting? Sorry. How often are you posting every day?
Probably 4 or 5 times a day.
Strictly products, or it just anything at work?
Some
Yeah.
are joining the team. Yes. Mostly are products. Product testing.
about it works like that much a day.
Or
Oh,
even
yeah.
lifestyle.
Oh, yes. My son's all over my kids.
I mean, I
Yeah.
Yes, he's all over. So, yes, and then I post about being excited, about conference and everything. And I think I had a girl that's my loyal customer, and she posted about, I posted about conference, I was excited, and she posted that she was upset that she didn't join as a distributor before tickets sold out. And so now she's like, I'm signing up. I'm doing it.
Now, what would be a typical distributor post for you?
Like the big thing is moms. I mean, moms, they need money. They, especially stay-at-home moms, to help family. So I post about making extra money for your family because I just quit my job and staying home with my son. So
So you're being relatable. Like, are you putting join my team for $99, get a $500 bonus?
No. not really.
But-
There's some
Yeah.
posts that say it, but no.
Yeah.
And I talk to moms, reach out to moms, saying I just stayed home just now.
Being
And
real.
I post their family.
Awesome job.
You're all gonna come out after a while.
don't get too comfy.
Okay, so guys, we cannot be successful if we're not signing loyal customers. Our loyal customers are
You just exit out of it. I don't know what it does.
loyal customers sustain our business. We need customers to try the products, to use the products, to love the products. We're not going to be successful if we just have a team of distributors. Okay, so, but the next step is go Ruby. So if you sign 1 distributor in the month of September, stand up. At least one. At least one. Okay. Good job. If you sign 2 distributors in the month of September, stand up. I'm still standing. Okay. Good job. If you sign 3 distributors, I would be sitting the next one. Okay. So if you signed, I guess it was, what was I on? 2?
2.
3. Well,
3.
we said
That was
3
3.
people were all
2.
standing up at 2.
And none of you were standing up at 3.
Nobody
correct? Okay.
stayed with 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was there 5?
5 or 6.
Who signed 4?
Anybody?
Oh, no, I guess we're not going that.
We can.
Duh.
No.
I wouldn't be like, yes, I signed 4.
I did 3. I included myself to success.
So, okay. Now, if you sign the 2, I'll stand back up again
Up, down, up, down, up, down.
and come up here.
Oh, you're so excited.
Hey, we're gonna totally stand up here.
All right, I want you to introduce yourself, say where you are from, when you got started, and what was your tip for signing 2 distributors.
I'm Christina from St. Genevieve.
Go a little bit.
Go to the
So they
middle.
can see
So
you
they can
on
see
the
you.
screen.
I signed my distributor, just, she was in my Zumba class and she knew me and so she had been thinking about wanting to make some extra money for college. And then I signed my husband too.
Okay, so I would probably say consistency was the reason why you've been talking to her.
Well, yeah, I had already been, I didn't even know she was interested at first, we just talked.
And you didn't get a choice. Sorry.
That's okay.
I didn't talk him into it. He joined
He's seen the pay scale, wasn't that what it was?
the
Like,
pay scale.
What made you decide?
The pay scale, I'm ready to move on to the
I love it. Good. Right, you go ahead, go.
I'm Jessica Cornell. I'm from Carmine. I signed two loyals, or two distributors. One being one of my friends who I've known since we were little. She's in college and she's looking to make extra money. And she is taken off with this business and she's running with it. And I'm so excited for her. And then my other distributor that I signed was a lady that I've kind of grown up with. She's been friends with my parents and my family. And she's got 5 kids that she's wanting to stay home and contribute more to her family. And she's really excited about that.
How did each of them become interested? Did you reach out to them or did they reach out to you?
Stacy, the mother, I reached out to her and I said, listen, this is a way for you to make extra money, take better care of your babies. I said, let's do this. And with Jessie, the girl that's in college, she came to me and she's like, what is this? What are you doing? So I went through everything with her and she's running with it, guys.
there's 2 things that I want to point out that you did. So, one of them, whenever you reached out to that girl, you didn't say that I really need somebody to join my team so I can complete my steps to success. Like, you reached out to her knowing that she needed this. You wanted to help her with it. And I think that is important because a lot of times, like, we get so, like, wrapped up in, like, I need just one more distributor on my chart, or I need this, or I need that, whatever. You kind of turned it around and you made it about her and not about you.
Yeah.
And then another one, like, she was watching you, so you're being consistent with your postings, whether it was social media or whatever it was. Like, you didn't just do one thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Mandy. I joined March 2014, and I'm a double diamond. And this month, my 2 distributors came from people who I've been talking to literally probably since last summer. So when I say follow up, do not stop following up. So things might seem slow or whatever, but then that's when you just go back to your list and keep following up to those people that you've talked to a few times. And for some reason, both of them this time was all of a sudden ready. Like they hadn't responded in 6 months. Haven't
Was
answered.
it one of those messages?
Yeah.
Totally.
Totally.
Like blue,
Blue, blue, blue, blue. Yep. I'm like, well, I'm gonna try again because she didn't say no. Like, leave me there alone. She just they didn't so I'm gonna keep asking, and all of a sudden they both were ready. They had their 4 loyals and they're ready to go.
So let's talk about follow-up. If you're not following up, you're not doing your job, okay? Part of our job is to follow up with every single person on our 100s list. If you don't have a 100s list, you need to get one. Start making it. Start writing people down and contacting them. Your follow-up should be at least every single Friday, okay? You need to be contacting those people and saying, hey, so part of my job, I hope I'm not bothering you, but part of my job is to follow up with people. Are you still interested? If it's one of those messages where it's like blue, 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 you're like, I'm really sorry. I don't mean to offend you. Sometimes that kind of grabs their attention. You're like, no, you didn't offend me. So make sure you guys are following up every single week with people.
And that doesn't have to be a long drawn out thing. I followed up the other day with 2 people because I showed up about 5 minutes early to pick my kids up from school. And so I sat in my car and I messaged 2 people that I've been thinking I need to follow up with. 2 people of like, hey, I hope I'm not being annoying. I just want to reach back out to you because your name keeps popping up in my head of someone who I would really love on my team.
Right.
All
And
I
when
said
you
to them.
just say that, that's like a compliment in their head, and
And it was
people
true.
are-
These were 2 people who I'm like, I
And
gotta
if you
get back to
didn't
them.
follow up with them, somebody else was going to.
And it took me 2 minutes, if that, to follow up with both of them. So don't feel like, oh, I have to follow up. Okay, I have to sit down at my computer. I have to have my binder. You don't have to do that. Just follow up when you find the time. If you need that throughout the week. If not, and you need a schedule, you do it on a Friday with a certain time.
right. If you're following up with 10 people a week, 1 might sign. If you're following up with 100 people a week, 10 people might sign. The more people you're following up with, the more people you're talking to, the more people are going to sign. So you need to be talking and messaging and just interacting with the more people, because the more people you talk to, your odds are better. So just make sure you're messaging and you're getting out and talking to more people.
And you may think that you're annoying them, like we said, but here's the thing. If you don't follow up with them, and you don't reach out to them, they're not going to sign. So what's the worst thing that can happen? Like, you follow up and they don't sign, and I tell you no, because if you're not following up, they're not gonna sign. So,
Or sign with somebody else.
you know,
If you signed up because somebody asked you one time, raise your hand. That's actually a lot more than I thought.
yeah,
Okay. If you were approached 2 times, just sign up. If you were approached 3 times, just sign up. I was approached 4. I said no 3 times prior to.
I would honestly say out of my enrollments, maybe 10% are from people that I talked to for the very first time.
Oh yeah, it's low.
Very low.
Not many people. It's a leap of faith. It's jumping out into the unknown. People have no idea what this is about. Okay, it's not ordinary. So you got to give people time, and if you're not talking to them, somebody else will. So make sure you guys are following up. Thanks for saying that, Mandy.
and I'm just gonna add really quickly to the follow-up. On the other end, I was going to reach out to people who didn't respond to me fast enough. So if you get a message about being a loyal or a distributor and you don't respond to them right away, they're going to find someone else.
There are people looking for products and looking to be a distributor and for this opportunity. And if you don't, get on your game and respond back, I mean,
Make sure you guys are also checking your others inbox on Facebook. I had one sitting in there last night, and thank goodness it was only in there for 46 minutes. I was like, whoa, thank goodness. But definitely check that, because if they're not friends, like personally with you, it can go into your others inbox. So, yeah. Right.
I signed up September.
You have to be on your computer.
You have to be on a computer to see it. You won't see it.
I think they do.
If you go to your Safari and open up your,
But you gotta do desktop version.
Okay, right, we gotta start over now.
Yeah.
Raven, I joined September last year, 2014. My 2 were actually ones that I've been talking to for a couple months now, and I had a lady do an online party for a free wrap, and they didn't even join. They just said, they said they were going, but I followed up with them. Said, hey, I saw you didn't actually attend party last night. I'd love to chat. And they just wanted the wraps, but then the one girl didn't want to do the 3 months. So I said, well, you can get the box of wraps, do 1 month, and then you can make money off of it. Set me up. So the one girl's kind of agree.
all right, come this way.
Yeah. So yours was a virtual party, so we kind of had different things for everyone.
And mine was actually a virtual party that nobody even came to. I just reached out. And
So
kept
once
it
we
in
said
follow-up.
yes.
Yeah.
That's key. You gotta reach out to people.
The virtual party follow-up. The follow-up keeps coming back.
Funny how that works.
Yeah.
Keep coming. All right, Kathy. Yeah, you did. Sorry.
I'm Kathy. I've been in since February of last year. I work with this girl, or she started selling jewelry, and I said, oh my God, why didn't you go underneath if it works? Well, we had a fundraiser. She said, I like the, how it worked and everything, so I want to do that. Well, I signed her up last month, so, because she was so aggravated with the jewelry that she's selling, lady wasn't helping her with all the stuff that she was supposed to do, so.
So you sold yourself and your sponsor and your ability to guide her, basically.
And I had one day left out of the month, and I went to her. She came down through line for lunch, and I said, I've got 1 spot left this month. Do you want it? She goes, I guess. Yes.
That works, guys. That works. I have 1 spot left on my chart this month. Do you want to take it? You give them that sense of urgency that, like, oh, I need to jump now. That's good.
I'm standing in line serving people, and everybody, I'm going, yes. No matter what is wrong with you. It was exciting, though. So So, but I've been working at least 6 months, I bet, with her. And I,
Consistency.
Your excitement is contagious. If I signed with someone, they didn't jump up and down when I signed with it, but if they had, I would have been that much more excited, like, that feels good, or, and then maybe you don't want to let them down, kind of thing, because she's so excited. So get excited like that. There's something to be said about, yay, you're on my team, I'm so, do that. Yeah, like that.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Brittany. I've been in the business since May, and I'm an Emerald. Both of my distributors actually didn't come from social media at all. One was a family member that, they'd watched me through my business, was my father-in-law, and he just pretty much signed just to support his daughter-in-law and, kind of be in the business with everybody else in the family. My second distributor that I signed was a girl that I work with in my traveling job, and she posted one day on Facebook and came to work and complained because her laptop had crashed. And she's planning her wedding a year from now. So I just kind of posed it to her as an opportunity to make a little bit of money every month to help save up for wedding or whatever other expenses came around. So just by listening to her needs and trying to fulfill that. I think.
That's huge. You just have to listen. So we have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Listen twice as much as you talk. Okay. Any questions for these ladies up here? Thank you guys. Awesome job. Okay. Did that? Oh, we're already there. Okay. This is my favorite page of the party pad.
You will sign distributors from this page for the party pad.
I love it. Okay, so stand up if you are a distributor. Yes!
That is
I love
the way
that.
to stand up.
She stood up and she's like jumped up. She's like, yes, I am a distributor. I love it. I love it. Good job. Okay. Thank you guys. Okay. If you are an executive, stand up. Megan, stand up and be proud. I just do it
That's like me when I was triple. I'm like, I'm Chrissy, I'm a diamond.
All right, sorry. If you were an executive, stand up. I did not see who stood up. Ruby.
yeah.
Okay. All right, guys, look. A Ruby, an extra $6,400 a year. Okay, when you break that down, that's about $500 extra a month. $500 extra a month can change a family's life. This is our first goal for everybody. This is your goal for everybody when you're talking to a potential distributor. You want them to get to the $500 extra a month. So rubies are great. We love rubies. If you are an emerald, stand up. $11,600 a year. So you're almost $1,000 a month. That's awesome. Okay, diamonds, stand up.
I mean, look at that jump from emerald to diamond.
$26,300 average a year.
I personally wasn't making that full time at the salon I was working at, so that's kind of a big deal.
Okay, come on in. All right, guys, let's be excited. Okay,
These girls have the license to print money up here.
yes, I do. We just talked about this in our meeting this morning, right? So, we want you guys to introduce yourself and give a tip. Give a tip. Introduce yourself.
Okay.
You know the drill. And give a tip for anybody that's out there looking at you as a diamond thinking, man, I'm never going to get there. Like, how do I get there? How do I make it happen? Like, give them that tip to be standing here one day.
Well, I'm Kylie. I started in March with Diamond, and my tip is it works if you work it. You're not stuck. I know there's a lot of people think that they get stuck. You're not. Follow up with more people, add more people. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it works if you work it. That's my tip.
So my name's Crystal Geck. I've been in for just over 3 years now. August was my 3-year anniversary. Yes. I hit diamond in March and earned the $20,000 double good bonus.
Now you can like jump up and down.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't go that far. So when I talk about that, like it took me almost 3 years to do that. And I guess that would be my tip for everybody. I didn't quit. You stick it out. You have good days, you have bad days. But
You
it's
have good months, you have bad months.
exactly, you have good years, you have bad years.
Yeah.
But coming to stuff like this and having people like this that you connect with and hold you accountable. I can't quit if I share the same last name, sorry. Christmas would be awkward if I quit, having to sit across the table from an ambassador, you know. It would make it a little awkward. So, but at the same time, if she would have just kind of let me go, I'm saying, you know, she held on to me. They held on to me. We all hold on to each other. And I think that's what keeps us all in this business. So my biggest tip, connect with people. Find those people on your sidelines. I have sideline sisters that I have no relationship in this business with besides we're all in this room today. So.
The only way you're gonna fail at this is if you quit.
I promise you.
You are gonna have terrible months. I signed one distributor last month, and that's all I did. That was it. But I'm like, heck yeah, I signed that one distributor, and next month I'm, gonna do my steps to success, but I'm not gonna quit because I just signed one. Like, it's bad enough. All right, get past it. Have your 5-minute pity party, and
There you go.
move on.
There you go. Any question for these diamonds? Anything?
Rack their brains.
I know you got some. Nobody's got a question for
I
diamonds.
just started last week as a distributor, and I've been using the products, Hair, Nails, and Skins for like 6 months. And the girl that I signed with to be a loyal customer, she never got in contact with me. And so
After you signed up?
After you sign as a loyal or
after I signed up as a loyal, so it's kind of like, oh, I just needed one more person to sign up, so I was the one that signed up. But then, so what is like? I want to like get the ball going. Like I want to like go. Like what would you?
My excitement for this business and everything else is what I think got me started off. Like Rowdy Gate, just like be excited. Like there are so many. Like I can't even list the amount of like blessings I've had since like starting this business. So excited about it. Get excited and stay excited, and you're gonna like take off.
Have you done your launch party yet?
I have not. I've only been a distributor for 2 weeks.
Okay, get that thing set.
At least for the month.
Yeah, like this. You can even do it like before the end of the
You don't
month.
need a lot of time.
No.
Just what's today's Sunday? You can schedule it for Thursday and be fine.
And my opinion is if you give people too much time,
Yep.
it gives them more time to
They
send
lose
back.
interest.
Yeah.
They forget about
So
it.
if you're just like, hey, let's just get to, it doesn't have to be like a big drawn out, big proportion thing. It could just be like a small get together, have some wine, desserts, whatever with your girlfriends. Make it a girls' night and then slap a wrap on them. Doesn't have to be anything.
Like, guilt people into going. Like, your friends, like,
No.
she's so let me going. Like, I need, like, I have somebody driving so fast with this. Like, will you please just come, just show up? Because you might have to drag their arm to get them there, but once they're there,
They're
they're
in, baby.
Yeah,
They're in.
Well, or be like, remember that time I bought that candle from you? And
Yeah.
I bought that stupid candle for $35. Should have come to my wrap party. So use that. If you've ever been to another party at someone's house, those are the people you're invited first. Okay. Because they owe you one.
So my tip though with being brand new in the business is be excited like Kylie said, sorry. Like share that excitement with everybody. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this new adventure. Talk to everybody about it. But also ask people about being product testers. You're brand new, you need testimonies to share with
And
people.
tell them that.
And I honestly, I mean, even now, 3 years in, I still need more product testimonies because I don't want to share the same pictures all the time. I want to have, you know, like we have the WOW now, brand new product. I need product testers. I need more pictures to be able to share with that. So reach out to everyone. You need them as part of your portfolio.
Have you done your hundreds list yet?
I have, and I already have my first loyal customer, and she's already ordered the WOW. So I have started taking pictures, and then I have 5 girls at work that are doing the It Works, and I let them use my stuff, and now they're all buying underneath me.
Awesome. That's good. But the whole like DT that signed you up as a loyal and then kind of let you go, take that as a learning experience and never do that to your customers. I know we talk about it all the time of how important it is to stay in contact with people.
Customer service.
It's a huge customer service thing. Suggest new products, ask how they're liking things. You know, whenever I'm talking to people, I always try to talk about more products. I tell everybody how much I love the greens. So I eventually want every customer to try our greens.
I
That's
watched a Periscope the other day and I really liked it. I don't think some of you might have seen it, but relate to the people that you're talking to your customers. And when they're asking you about a product or asking you what should you try, like literally say, if I were you, I would purchase this. I would buy this. You need this. Like tell them what they need. Don't be afraid to tell them what they need. Okay, that's our job.
Well, that all goes back to like listening to their needs too. So you play a lot of hats in this business, but it's definitely key to make sure that you listen to your people.
Any other questions for the diamonds? No? Okay, thank you, ladies. All right, guys, look at this jump. We go from $26,300 a year to $62,000 a year as a double average income. Okay, if you're a double diamond, please stand up.
There's a lot of people in other businesses that don't make $60,000 a year.
If you're a double diamond, stand up. You will before I'm done with you. All right, you can introduce yourself. Whoever wants to go first.
I'll go first. I'm Leslie Hartsky. I'm a double diamond. And my tip for you guys is to be consistent. Stay consistent with either posting on Facebook, Instagram, what have you. Stay consistent with talking to people. Just do not stop.
Perfect.
I'm Mandy Cross, double diamond, and I have a couple tips. Definitely do not ever give up, because don't think that we've all had rock star months every single month. Like there has been weeks and I hate to say it, even full months where I didn't sign a single person at all. And it's really easy to get down and think you're not getting anywhere and it's taken so long, but you just do not give up. But the number 3, the most important, is keep coming to these things. So when we have bad months, whatever, you come to one of these and you just feel great again. You know, so stay very connected to us. The group pages are there for a reason. I'm a big stickler about the group pages. We want to see you liking the post. Want to see your name. This is who's doing something is what we want to see. Come to these meetings, and then also in your downtime, I know everybody doesn't have a ton of time, but try to stay connected with Periscope. You've heard us talk about that a lot. Even YouTube in your downtime, if you need training, if you need something.
I wanted to touch base on this because it doesn't have to be downtime. When I'm putting my makeup on in the morning or whenever I'm fixing my hair, I'll have a YouTube or a Periscope on. I don't have to be sitting there watching it. If I can listen to it, I'm learning something. I'm utilizing, I'm getting the most out of my time by doing that.
And for YouTube, I just search It Works Ambassadors or It Works Presidentials. Or now I actually know a lot of their names. I'll just, I go to Alicia's page and watch her trainings. And there's tons of stuff to keep you guys trained, whether you're 6 hours away or in town. So just stay connected. It will benefit you.
I'm Ashley Burley. I'm a double diamond. I have a few tips. The first one, and you're gonna hear this a lot, don't quit. There are many times in the last 2 years where I have not wanted, where I've wanted to quit and just give up, and you know, life gets you down. There's things that happen, and you know, unfortunate things, and but you can't let that define your success. So you just have to keep going. Doesn't matter what happens, you just got to keep going. I would not be where I am right now, obviously. So the other tip is reach out to your upline. That is huge for me. Like if I'm having a pity party, which happens sometimes, I text her or call her and be like, Leash, I really need, and that's,
Pick me up.
I need a little pick me up. I need something. And it's really, I mean, that's just how my personality is. I need that, you know, love, and I need that reassurance from somebody that I, you know, obviously admire. So, and the third one, stay connected with your team, whether that be sidelines or if you don't have a team underneath you and it's just you, reach out to somebody else that's on the page, or go grab coffee, go, you know, whatever. If you do have a team, have monthly meetings, go out to dinner, go, you know, do something. But I think that's been really, really key for me and my team is having these monthly, besides this. So totally outside of this, making sure we have that connection, and just to let them know like how much I appreciate them and love them.
Hey guys, I'm Megan Millier. You've heard my tip before, but I think it's just getting to these events. So when I try to think of what,
Get in there.
When I try to think about what made me successful and what was probably the biggest part or the biggest reason why I'm up here, it literally probably is just this, you know, spending the time with these people. You don't really realize how much you learn here until you walk out of the room, or you just have new ideas all week long, or you just connect with everybody in the room.
I think it's how this feels.
Yeah, for sure. And like, you're gonna need that, guys. I mean, obviously this business isn't easy all the time, and just coming to these once a month, when we only have these large ones once a month, I really believe, like, you know, no excuses, come to this one no matter what. And my team probably gets annoyed with how much I talk about events, but I say that because it's probably the only reason why, you know, I'm up here and why I got this far, really.
True. Amen. All right, ladies and gentlemen. These people up here earn $62,000 a year average. What questions do you have if you're wanting to be where they are today? What questions do you have for them? Kathy.
When I get a new distributor and they're all gun ho, and then they just absolutely do nothing, and I post to them. I try not to post too much to them because I know they'll get aggravated at me, but I don't know what to do.
What do you mean you post to?
Well, I send them messages like my new distributor that I just got, and I sent the message about this is your first goal. I need you to do is get on eSuite and do your training, and then, you know, let me know when you're done with that. I never heard anything.
I think the most important thing to remember is that happens. So it happens to all of us. So in the first place, don't let that discourage you in any way, because that's not you. But more importantly, like, do still follow up with them and just tell them, be so honest. Be like, hey, I know how much you wanted this, and I really want to help you do this. So I just want you to, you know, let me know where you're at and if you're ready. So definitely still stay in touch.
Counterpart to that is what I've learned is that you can't make anybody do anything. And what Alicia has said for as long as I've known her, you can't want it for them more than they want it for themselves. So it's a tough pill to swallow because you want them to be so successful, and you obviously you have a lot of heart in it, but you know, sometimes people just fall off, and some people just don't want it bad enough, and that's okay. It's not a reflection on you. You're doing everything that you can do as a leader. So. But yeah, follow back up with them, but don't feel bad.
Yeah,
It happens to everybody.
definitely. And my last girl that happened to, I like the breakdown of you do this, they get back with me, you do this, and that works for 99.9% of the people because it doesn't overwhelm them. That's what I do. But the one girl never did get back to me. And so in the meantime, I was like, now 4 loyal customers, this is what we're working on, this is what we're doing, and no feedback, no reply, nothing. So I assumed she probably wasn't doing anything. And so I sent a message, and I mean, I didn't mean to be snippy, it might have been, but it does get discouraging. I'm just like, you only have 1 week to get those 4 loyals. You know that, right? Like, you know you're down to your last week, right? You paid $99, let's at least just get your free product. And all of a sudden, oh my God, I'm glad you reminded me. Yes, I'm sorry, I've been out of commission already, but yes. And then she got her 4 the last week, and she got a free product at least. So we'll see at least where it goes. So she at least got that volume, and that those free products. So, and I'm like, you only have 1 week, right? You're not even responding, and so you just have to.
I wanted to kind of add on to what you were saying by like messaging your new distributors. One of my friends and I, we came up with this really simple thing on WordSwag. I don't know if you guys have the app, but you need to get it. It's like the best freaking tool ever. So WordSwag. And we just created 6 days of really small, tiny tasks for them to do. So that way new distributors do not get overwhelmed. So it'll say like, first day, go into your eSuite and turn on, make sure you have your tax thing, so you can get your commissions. Day 2, set up a party. Day 3, and it's just super simple tasks, and you just send it to them every single day.
Anything else for the doubles?
I do. How do you guys like keep everything organized?
We don't.
I mean, like, it really sounds weird, but
No, it doesn't sound
I
weird.
have to write like everything down. Like, what is?
I look like Rain Man in my office.
You
do not have
something
in there.
I'm super organized. I have just one notebook and I just write in it. And then I have like an Excel sheet that says like when I contacted that person, what did they say? Was it Facebook? Was it Instagram?
That's really good.
That's
really good.
But it's,
None of the
yes,
files.
it is different. They need to write that down. So that's what Instagram is.
Yeah, me too.
Mine comes with me everywhere I go. I always have it with me. I have like a calendar and I write, if somebody says contact me on Friday, it's payday. I write that date in and I put contact Leslie Raps payday. And I make sure like.
Everybody needs one of these.
And Erin,
Everybody needs a day planner. You don't have one, get one.
Use it.
I have to use it. And it saved my life. You can do so much with your day planner. Okay, so just use it. You can write in here, I talked to this person, or she said she was gonna sign up next Friday when she gets paid. You're gonna write on that Friday, hey, that with Alyssa, she said she was gonna sign up today because she gets paid today. You can use this and organize your life, organize your business big time. So get a.
And I just have 1,000 Post-its all over. I
can do that.
I mean, I literally probably have 3 notebooks with me today with different notes everywhere.
I
know what I'm doing.
I know, yeah.
So it's what works for you. Find your.
And I'm just to-do list, so I'll have like 7 in one spot and one every day.
But pick something like on my to-do list, like I only pick like 5 things. Because if I just write 50 things, I know that I can't do 50 things in one day. So I just write like try to prioritize it. So I'm gonna do 7 things.
And also look on the Team BGTD files and the STL Rap Team files, because there's some little like organizational stuff on there that maybe help you out or give you some ideas.
Probably figure that out.
I saw somebody else with a question for me.
Okay, so I have my last distributor that I need to go Ruby. And she contacted me the day I signed her up, like hours afterwards, making kind of stuff. And she was like, my parents don't want me to do it anymore. Like, I need to get out. I can't do it. They didn't want me to have a job or do anything in college and blah, blah. So her parents just got really mad at her. So what we decided to do is once her starter kit gets in, that we can send it back. But I really want her like to stay on my team. So how do I get her to talk to her parents to let her do it?
I would find somebody that would relate to her. I would find a college student who's been successful in the business. Courtney Gore, okay?
Yeah.
Courtney Gore, write her name down and send her story. Find her on Facebook, find a video of her.
CORT.
Yes.
Okay.
And show her the potential. Okay? If she sees the potential of somebody else who she can relate to, and she talks to her parents about it, then at that point, maybe they'll see the big picture. That's all you can really do.
How do you say it last?
BOHR.
It might be different.
Is this her family?
Oh, no,
I'm not sure. I think it is because they put
That's one of the the biggest things we can do with our potential distributors is find somebody that they remind us of that's been successful in the business. If you need help with figuring out who that might be, ask one of us, because we can tell you, we can direct you to somebody that they would maybe relate to. So.
Okay. How do you balance trying to get loyals and distributors? Like I got my first 4 loyals, my 30 days. I had a couple of things in here. Then I feel like I'm focusing on distributors and I kind of forget about signing loyals. Because I'm like, I need distributors. And it's like,
I totally get what you're saying.
like then I forget about loyals. Like, I don't mean to, but I'm like, I need distributors.
Right. It's a hard balance. But my suggestion is just to post evenly throughout the day. So don't just do a distributor post. Do like a low customer and a distributor post and see what hits you get off of each of those, and then write those people's names down and have that, like, that's the only thing I have organized going on is that. But yeah, I would just make sure that you're consistent with both. And that's a lot of this entire business is about, is being consistent with both. And you'll get them.
Because you definitely still need loyals. I mean,
Yeah,
they're
they're like the bread and butter of all of it.
it's okay. If right now you can't get a distributor, but you have a loyal sign up,
That's
stack those
okay.
loyals for yourself.
I say you pull them in. You pull them in with something, whether it's you pull them in with the product or you pull them in with the opportunity. You pull them in and you let them leave where they're gonna go. If they need the option to make more money, you need to be asking. But if you ask and they don't, then they need to be a loyal. Like you need to be giving every single person that option.
Like even
Loyal
if
or
we have a product post and they ask how much it is, you can tell them, okay, it's either this or it's this wholesale. And be like, well, how do I get wholesale?
Yeah.
Do it as a distributor or do it as a customer. That way you're kind of reaching out to people.
Yeah, I do that.
And I'm really big on, I'm a visualizer. Like I have to say that today I'm signing one loyal customer. Today I'm signing one distributor, and I do that. And I don't do that every day because I know that may not be something I can accomplish or put that much effort into every day. But I do that. So wake up one day and be like, I'm signing up loyal today. And you
Can you
will find
get
it
back
right on there. I'm signing one loyal. And if you do that, I promise you, it's going to stay in your head all day. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You have to have
The power of the secret.
Yeah. So
If you haven't read it, get it, read it.
I don't know. Well, it is. I mean, just like I said, I mean, I do this too. If you're talking to a low customer, kind of always put it in there and say, by the way, you can also get my pricing as a distributor and be making money too. You could get those boxes of wraps at my price, but then you can also be making money as well. So I always kind of put it in there, but like I said, stay consistent with both and follow up with both of them about all that.
And if it's a new loyal that gets several things and her total is $79, $89, $99, or even more,
Yeah.
I'm like, now
You can get
be a
120
distributor, and then we'll help find you 4 customers, then you can get 120 in free. So let's do it this way, then you can get actually all this stuff for free. Oh yeah, I'll do the free product.
Because that's the hardest step is just
Yeah.
getting them in.
Yeah.
Once they're in and you get them in one of these seats, like they're here for the long haul.
So as we're kind of talking about that now, I think it's that balance of like I have a distributor and I know he's trying, but I placed 2 loyal customers under him. He signed one himself. I messaged him today, like just trying to continue keep the momentum going. You're doing a really good job. And I also worry about that balance of am I going to just keep placing people underneath of them and then
No,
are going
you
to start
can't.
relying?
You can't.
Right. That's what I worry.
Even
about.
if you can tell he really does want it, he's trying. If you give, it's
The more
not-
you do it, the less he's gonna wanna work it.
Like my
Match
distributors
efforts.
only ever get 2 loyal customers because that's going to fast start them. That's it. And it's not to be mean, but anything more than that, we've done it. Anything more than that is actually hurting their business more than helping it. Because I know that those 2 loyal customers are not going to get them their 120 free product. Maybe it helps them, but it's not going to get it for them. And I know that those 2 loyal customers that I'm placing are getting my fast start. I'm not saying it to be selfish, but let's all
Yeah,
be
it's $100 for yourself plus.
Right, I'm not gonna lose that, but I can't, even if, my mom, okay, so I signed my mom as a distributor. I did not give my mom 4 loyal customers, I gave her 2. Okay, it's because like very mom, if you really want this, you have to do it too. And she did it.
Yeah. All right, let's, you guys stay here. We have, one triple. Come on up. Triple diamond, guys, check this out. She's not up here. I mean it when it wasn't up here. All right, no, I guess I am. Stay. Yeah, so check out that, $119,000 average income per year. Okay? So Chrissy, you can also come.
I know I was a part of this, yeah.
All right, you know the drill. Do your thing.
Go for it.
Okay, I have 3, and I would say LCs, always, your current LCs, always stay in touch because they could be your potential distributors. I started out as a loyal customer for 7 months before I became a distributor. And then my other one would be a product of the product, which would also go into my third, to be personal with your posts, because if you are, using all the products, you're posting all your personal experiences and results, so it's more thoughtful, and people are more likely to go to you than to someone that's just copying a post.
I like that because I would relate more to somebody who's going to show me them taking the products versus somebody showing me a before and after picture of somebody they don't even know. So if I see you taking the products, I'm like, okay, well, she's taking them. So maybe I should too. So yes, definitely show them you using the products.
Alrighty. I have a few as well. Biggest thing for me is to stay consistent. Like, do something every single day for your business. For me, like, I need to have myself on the schedule. Like, I'm a very organized person, so in order for me to do that, what I've kind of found what works best for me, like, I will set alarms on my phone. I have 6 alarms set throughout the day. Whenever that alarm goes off, I know I need to make a post on social media, and I know I got to do a couple other things on social media. So that has helped me tremendously to make sure I'm doing something every single day for my business. Because one day that I don't do something is the day that I lost in my business. So I gotta make sure I'm doing something every single day. Another one is, it was said a little bit, but create relationships with those outside of just your downline. Like, I've got my best friends in this business and they have nothing to do with my business. Their success doesn't determine my success, and vice versa. Because it's nice, like, I'll go to Alicia whenever I need help. She's my sponsor and everything. But like, I've gotta have those relationships to keep me going in this business. And of course, it's good to have it with your downline, but to have it with other people too is very, very important. Another one, and some of you probably already going, but getting yourself to a corporate event, conference. I would not be here today if she didn't drag my butt to that conference.
I literally did.
And we were broke. We didn't have money. I had already quit this business 3 different times. Somehow she talked me into it. I went, and if I didn't go, I wouldn't be here today. So get yourself to conference, get yourself to a corporate event.
I can find a distributor, but they're in Kansas City. How do I keep them in the loop? She's on social media. How does she get to one of these?
I'm out there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Alicia and I are both out there. So.
Okay. If she gets to have lunch dates with her more than we do.
Yeah. Yeah, I drove 5 hours to be there. So, Facebook pages, our group pages, you can Skype her, you can FaceTime her, anything like that. Text messages, calls, anything is going to keep her more.
I have a very, very small local team. I do not have a local team.
And I as well. I mean, I have a ton team that is not here. So
She's very motivated right now.
Get her on this. Make sure she's watching this. Yeah.
Okay, the next one, presidential.
She's a question.
Oh,
You
sorry.
said you set alarms, which I love that idea. How often do you set
So I am very flexible throughout the day because this is, I do this full time. So I have a lot of freedom throughout the day. But I'll do 9, 11, 1, 3, 5, and 7. That's 6 every 2 hours. When that goes off, I'm doing a post. I'm doing all my work on Instagram. I'm going through my Facebook. I am never, whenever my alarm goes off, I'm not just scrolling through my Facebook. Like, so
That's not
makes,
work.
No. So because otherwise, if I don't have an alarm going off, I'm just scrolling through and I'm wasting. Here went 3 hours and I didn't do anything. So if my alarm goes off every 2 hours, and in between those 2 hours, I'm not even on social media, unless like I've got to be on there for something else. But I'm doing other stuff for my business. So I do every 2 hours, 6 times a day.
So you said that like you have a lot of flexibility now.
guys do before you?
I was a hairstylist.
So like as far as, posting and, like when you did have a full-time job.
Just whenever you get a minute.
Whenever you get a free minute.
So like I would have a client in my chair, the moment I would get color on their hair, I was putting a post on social media. And in between my clients, I was doing something else. So, I mean, it was hard whenever I had somebody right there in front of me, I couldn't do it. So I made time in between that. So whenever I do my alarms, like I'll tell other people, maybe set your alarm for after you're done getting ready, before you're getting ready to go into work, your lunch break, as soon as you get out, before you go to supper, and before you go to bed. That's 6 posts.
Maybe in the bathroom. Maybe I'll go to the bathroom.
Yeah, it is right.
We call that pee and post. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'll be right back. So, or if you need to get away from your kids for a few seconds, lock yourself in the closet or in the bathroom and make it happen.
Because that's why we're here. We really did not take any excuses. Like I was a nurse in a surgeon's office. He was mean. And so, I mean, I just kind of
So that was like, I work full time and I'm friends on social media with people that I work with.
Oh, well, so they're obviously on social media during the day too, if they was to see your
Right,
posts.
and I was kind of taken back, but somebody made a comment about like making lists.
Yeah.
On Facebook.
Add them to like a list,
I
that
have
way you
done
can
that.
find
Yes.
them from it.
And I was like,
Yeah, just hide the, if you're saying anything,
lists.
Okay.
Okay, next one, presidential average income of $221,000.
Oh, ambassadors.
I know,
Yeah.
that's more realistic than what the other one was. Hi guys, I'm Erica Holmeyer. Some of you may know me. I have been doing this business a little over 2.5 years now. I'm from St. Louis. I have 4 little ones, and when I started this business, I was a hairstylist too. But I also had babies who, my triplets were 2, and my son had just turned 4. And I get it when people say that not having time for something, because while that was all going on, my husband owns a restaurant and was not home in the evening. So I didn't have the luxury of being able to do wrap parties on Tuesday nights. I didn't have the luxury of all those different things. But I'll tell you, it was those years that were the hardest that built my business to this right now. So just because it really sucks right now, okay, and it's really hard and you're trying to find the balance and there is no balance, not going to sugarcoat it. You're going to miss something. You're going to not have a balance. You're going to feel like you're running around like a crazy person, and you're going to ask yourself more than once, maybe more than once in a month, more than once in a week, if it is worth it. And ever been thinking who I did drive to conference, so he at least saw it, but he was the one, and on certain days where he would say, just, it's fine, like, you need to keep going, or, you know what, take a break for tonight, or go to Starbucks for an hour, I got the kids, or whatever it may be, because you're gonna wanna quit, okay? So my biggest thing, like everyone said, is don't quit. And the other thing that you need to not do is, we talked about this morning, you cannot quit with your quitters. You cannot quit when other people don't do what you were hoping for them to do. Okay, there are so many people who I've signed in this business who were losing their homes, lost their jobs, were on, public services for food and things like that, and they didn't do anything with this business. And I couldn't understand, and I wanted to shake them. Why the heck are you not doing this? I can't imagine having babies and not being able to do that. I would do this or I would do that. Okay, we can say that all we want, and we can want it for them all we want, but if they don't do it, it's not a reflection of you, okay? The only reflection of you as a leader is if you quit with them, because that's surely not fair to the team that you already have, the team you should have. Because I'll tell you, if I quit, and those different times, I wouldn't have certain people who are here in this room. I wouldn't have, people who I get to see their lives change. So just because you're having a bad day, don't quit. Don't quit for those who are about to come into your business. Another tip. I think like everyone kind of said, stay consistent. I love everyone's things on social media. Everyone kind of hit different things. Another big change that I found in my business is when I started posting things about my family and kids and things like that, and tied it works into it. Okay, so I don't post, you won't see me post a lot of even like a product tester post. I do that every once in a while. I think that's super important when you're brand new. But for those of us who've been in it a couple months, we're like, well, everyone knows about it. Okay, you need to take pictures of your life and show what It Works is able to do for you. And maybe you don't have a story yet. Because I didn't have a story. I didn't have debt that was paid off right away. I mean, no one gets in this business and can pay off all unless they're like Mackenzie Schultz, like who makes 20,000 or a second paycheck. No one can do that. I could not do that. So share someone else's story. Okay, there's nothing wrong with it. Or share why over and over again. Share why you're in this business. I don't care if it's a picture of your baby's going to bed at night and say, this is why I'm doing It Works. I know some of you think I'm crazy, but this is why. And I'll tell you, if someone's going to judge you or block you or have an ignorant comment about that, then why would you have them in your life anyways? So share those kind of things. Not, I'm going to do this because I want to get a $500 bonus, okay? So yeah, just be real. Last thing I'm going to add, and I think this is really important too, is you guys, I say this, and we kind of talked about this morning too, I will never tell a downline to do something I'm not doing, okay? So I'm not really big, I apologize for my personally enrolled, I'm not really big on go here, do this right now, okay? Go to your eSuite and click on this, and I don't. I just share what I'm doing every day. And I just hope they follow my lead. Now don't get me wrong, am I walking them through certain things at different times? Yes. But you want a team, you want a rock star, then you be that rock star and you show them what a rock star is. Because you don't deserve a rock star in your team if you're not willing to do what you want them to do. So just take it back on yourself when you're having those moments of I want someone really good on my team. You be that really good person and it will draw them to you.
Ambassador.
All right, ambassador.
Oh, good. I don't have to introduce.
We have one.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I was
I'm not going to introduce. Roll.
I mean, look at that number though. Seriously?
Yeah, I think we all do. Like, if you're not up on the table, like dancing up and down, seriously, guys, like, that still blows my mind. Okay, it blows my mind. When I see it go into my bank account, I can see that number every single month. But if Mark sat down at my kitchen table and gave me the stack of $100 bills that equaled my monthly paycheck, I would probably drop to my knees like every single month. Like, it's insane. This will completely change your life if you let it. Okay? You will get there. I promise you, if you don't quit. It took me 4.5 years to get here, but I didn't quit. It took me 4.5 years to make more than $500,000 a year. Guys, if it took me 10, I would have done it anyway. I wasn't going to make $1 million a year or $500,000 a year as an esthetician. You will get here as long as you don't quit. I'm going to tell you, success loves speed, and success loves excitement, and success loves passion, but it loves somebody who's not going to give up. So I just do not give up. You're going to want to give up. I promise you. There was times I wanted to give up. There was times it was hard. There was times I had more people on my team quit than I had people coming in. Okay? It's going to happen. I promise you. But as long as you don't quit and you keep pushing, you're going to get there. All right? So another thing, you're not always going to be the person who enrolls the rock star. We've done talk. Erica just said, if you want a rock star, you need to be that rock star. Okay? But we're not always the person who's going to enroll that rock star. Our job is to do the steps to success. Our job is to find distributors and enroll distributors and teach them to do the same thing. Our rock star might be 5 levels down. One person can completely change the graph. One person can completely change your business. You are literally one person away from changing your business. I promise you. One person can do it. And then it's finding another person. Just keep talking to people and be excited about it. You will find that person. Okay? Don't overcomplicate it. This is so much simpler than you make it out to be. It's simple. We have a wrap. We have a product that works. We have a business plan that works. We have Guys, the passion and the excitement in this room, you should carry out and you should share with every single person that you know. You should embrace the fact that you're the crazy rap girl. Go for it. If somebody thinks about the rap, they should think about you. Okay? And you should always be working your business, doing something for your business, because there's somebody else that's working harder than you are right now. So work hard every single day. I wanted to, us that are up here, we are going to share what we plan on doing for the rest of the year. What are our goals for the rest of the year and what we are going to do to make that happen.
Okay, can I interrupt you really fast?
Yes.
Look at this though. While you're talking, I was looking at this. So of all of us standing up here, we are well over $1 million a year in annual income. And we are normal, real.
I'm nobody special.
My sweater's $12. That's what I'm saying. I mean, we are like, it doesn't
I shop
matter.
at Target.
So if anything else, I want you guys, I loved everyone's talk, but take that away. Like, these are normal people. We all have different levels of education. We all have different backgrounds. But over $1 million in annual income right here.
The only thing that we did more than you sitting out there is those steps to success over and over. Do not deviate. Talk to every single person you know. Okay, so I'm gonna go first.
I'm taking notes.
Sorry.
I was writing notes.
Okay.
There's that teacher.
Yeah. Your end of year goals and your game plan.
Okay, is to be set for triple, which means all my boxes are filled, everything's ready to go. What I'm gonna do is work hard on Instagram.
Mine is very much the same as hers. Definitely be set for triple chart. Also in the process of growing my husband to diamond. He's almost emerald, so a couple more months I'll grow another diamond. And then how to get there is I'm also working Instagram pretty hard, but I'm just getting into the stay consistent with it. So Instagram is not like Facebook at all. You have to be very consistent, and it takes a lot of time to set up Instagram and all that. So I've been working on my followers. I'm getting up there and just really gonna hit that hard because my warm market it's been gone for months. So it's reaching out, it's blitzing, it's reaching new people constantly. So that's where I'm
Glad you said that, guys. It's really, really hard for somebody to make it to ambassador with their warm market. It's happened, but it's really hard. So you need to find a way to break into that cold market. Instagram is a good way.
I will be triple by the end of December. And something for me personally, like you're gonna go through ebbs and flows in your business of when you're signing a lot of people and when you're not, and maybe when you're focusing on your team. And I just want to get back to the point where I'm enrolling, because there was a time when I was enrolling more distributors in one month than I did the previous year. So for me, I just need to get back to what I did at those points in my business and really focus on that stuff.
My goal for the rest of the year, I guess I'm going to say my game plan first. November 1st, I myself am starting a 60-day burst. I have a plan for myself to do something every single day. Like I have a list of like 8 things that I have got to do every single day for my business. It might be posting, it might be messaging, it might be talking to somebody in my downline, whatever it might be. I have a list that I have to make sure that I'm going to do every single day. So for 60 days, from November 1st until December 31st, I'm going to work it. I'm going to work it hard because I'm finishing this year how I want to start next. Like 2015 has been pretty epic. But I know that 2016 is going to get crazy. So I'm starting it strong. I'm starting it now. So my goal ultimately is to, whenever you go ambassador, you get what's called a 2.0 spot. So I was able to start completely over. I have a brand new spot, and I hope to have that spot to double diamond by conference time.
So she's going to get an ambassador check and a double diamond check.
So I have a lot of work to do, but I'm going to work 60 days. I'm going to burst for 60 days. So that's my goal.
Okay, so my game plan, I just started this past week a 60-day burst with myself and there's 50 or 60 other team members. So we are like running hard throughout the rest of the year. Is my goal every single month from here on out to complete the steps of success twice for each month And I will be Presidential Diamond by December 31st.
Love it.
My game plan is I'm also doing a burst with my team. I kind of just put it out there and asked who wanted to finish the rest of the year strong. I'm going to be doing along with them. So tasks every single day, just to kind of, like Alicia said, finish out the year how you want to start next year. I know in my business back in the beginning of the year, I did a 90-day burst, so a little bit longer, and that's what got me from executive to double in 6 months. So just putting forth all that energy for a couple months will do wonders for your business. My ultimate goal is by conference to be triple. So I have to build an entire diamond pretty much on my outside, but I mean, I've done it before, I can do it again, so.
Change that.
I mean, so yeah, people quit, it happens, you just gotta keep on going, but yeah, I'm gonna be triple, so. I want a triple lanyard, damn it.
So if we go whatever by the end of this year, we will get that lanyard?
If you
Not
go
what we
the day
register?
before.
No way.
Because I think last year, like I signed up, whatever, but so as long
If
as
you were paid as, okay, so.
It's
if
by January.
February, yeah, so it would be January, whatever you're paid as in January.
You mean at
Yeah.
conference?
Like what's your lanyard's gonna
Then
We're
why
just
did
talking
it
about
ask-
Lifetime rank as of
It'll
January-
change.
As of January.
Will it ask you again?
No, it'll know in the system.
Oh, okay.
And if they don't, and you're a diamond and they're giving you a ruby, say, actually, I'm a diamond.
Okay. And then I'll hear it?
Yeah, but they'll probably like check it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, everybody would go up.
Yeah. Well, I would say ambassador.
So my goal for the rest of the year is I'm gonna get my husband a diamond. Get my teammates excited. Again, I can talk now. I'm getting together with my sideline sisters to kind of get our team excited to get through the holiday season. That's usually where people kind of fall off. So I also have a couple vendor fairs set up to kind of keep my distributors excited.
Okay, so my goal, I have my last box that has to go double for ambassador is an executive box right now. I'm diamond by December 31st. I am at least one party a month for myself. Okay, not like I want to host a party and I'm gonna show up with that. And I'm gonna do a 90-day or 60-day burst too, which I hadn't even thought about till today. And I'm gonna do that I have people on my team who don't have uplines or have very active uplines. So I'm gonna kind of take those ones kind of underneath my wing because I think that there's a few diamonds in the rough that just don't know it. So I'm gonna take some time to really find them, love on them, and see what I can do for them. And I'm also promising to do one book, read one book a month on this business. I say something happened magical whenever I picked up The Secret on April 1st. And I continued reading, and my business has always been the best whenever I was also working on my own personal development. So I'm going to finish out one for October, November, and December, so I'll have 3 new personal development books.
Awesome.
I have something to add to that really quick. So you guys hear all of these ladies saying they're gonna do this hardcore burst. We do realize the holidays are coming up, Thanksgiving and Christmas, but they're not.
Those are my easiest.
Nobody is gonna say, but I hear it, with the holidays and everything going on.
It's an excuse.
We know, we're all busy, but how bad do you want it?
See, and I will tell you, don't let that be your excuse because my best months for crazy enough were November and December. For one, people were spending a bit more, okay? And I was seeing people a lot more than I normally was seeing them.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some
You're
family
out
members.
Christmas shopping or you're at get-togethers.
Blitzing more.
and,
People are kind of in a
Or
bit
parties.
more of a happier mood
Yes.
a little bit. So they're a little bit more like, thank you for that Blitz card or whatever. Reach out. I reach out to a lot of my family. I say more family
in the month of November and December than I did any other time of the year. Because while they may have been seeing my stuff on Facebook and not commenting or anything like that, when I got them face to face, I could sign them. Or I asked them, I flat out asked them, would you do this for me? So let that time be, don't let it be an excuse. Let it be like, find the great in it.
So you've heard all of our goals. You've heard our game plan. Now your job, for you guys sitting there right now, is decide what your goal is by the end of the year. Decide what you're going to do to make that goal happen. Write your goal down. Before you leave today, make sure your goal is written down. And put that somewhere where you're going to see it every single day. Okay? All right.
Thank you, ladies.
Rocket. Okay, if you are going to conference, please stand up. You guys, this, I promise you, will change your business.
You probably think we're crazy saying this, but like you're gonna leave there as a changed person.
We wouldn't be standing here. Not a single person who was standing up here, part of that $1 million income, not a single person had not been to conference.
Right.
Everyone has been to conference.
It will change your life. It will change your business. You'll just, I promise you. So congrats to each of you for making that sacrifice, making that commitment to yourself and your future.
For buying so fast.
Yes.
Because that's real fun.
Holy cow, that's right.
So from now on, if we say buy my ticket, now we need it.
We're not just doing it.
Like, my mind's blown that they sold out that quick. So.
And the second location.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. So yes, guys, I'm excited to see what this does for our team in the next 6 months. For just for you guys.
And if you guys aren't going to conference and you didn't get your ticket or whatever it may be, you guys need to utilize these team meetings and not allow yourselves to miss them. Because I will tell you, you also want to get your team here as much as you can. Again, we can't make anyone do something they're not going to do. But I will tell you, the person who's got the most team, either you have 3 people and you have all 3 of them here, that's 100%. Whoever has the most people at these meetings wins.
Oh, for sure.
Okay? So make that your goal. Maybe that's your time that you connect with them and you say, let's grab lunch beforehand or let's grab a drink afterwards or something. You want the most people at these kind of things. So utilize this for the next couple of months.
Who is going on the cruise? All right, come on up if you are.
Yeah, you're going.
Yeah,
Are you still going on the boat?
Yeah.
On a boat. All right, we're just gonna take a quick picture. So, for those of you that don't know, it works as we're having our first free cruise. People earn points by basically doing what we're supposed to do: signing distributors, getting rubies, and being in the top 150. So, we're gonna take a quick picture.
They were still calling people.
Yes. I think the last I heard, it was around 9,000 points that were getting called. So we're doing a free cruise. We're going to Mexico. Yes. We did have a beach ball. Sorry. We did have. My phone.
I dropped the ball.
Here, I have my phone.
All right, guys.
Here, I just.
Okay, come on in, girls.
So this is like
Dirty pose. Get down.
Your name is right here.
Wait, we're right here. We got okay.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Ready?
Oh. 1, 2, 3.
They'll do the same thing.
My legs are like
so
that.
Hold on, 10 seconds.
Tammy,
Are you
you
it's okay.
earned a spot on the cruise?
Yeah, she's going. Yeah.
Come on, let's do one more picture.
We have just enough too.
Perfect. All right. Okay. So we do one more.
Get in.
Okay. You ready? Okay. Someone. Whose is this? Leash.
Oh, you don't need, oh, you wanna get in front, right? Sorry about that.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Another fun one.
Are we, we're not doing the crazy one yet, are we? No?
Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3.
I open my
I'm
mouth.
on a lot of Dayquil right now, so.
That's the price.
All right, I just wanted to recognize everybody. I'm super proud of you guys, your spots, and okay. All right, November 1st, we have a new product line coming out. Okay? I don't, we have no idea what it is.
I wish we had an inclination.
Yeah. We don't know what it is, but a new product line is coming out November 1st. So we need to be really excited about it. Be on the lookout, pay attention to social media November 1st. And just, I think corporate is really trying hard to help make the end of the year the best of the year. So what I'm trying to say is, for now, let's really concentrate on WOW, but be excited for November 1st. So let's talk about WOW.
Okay, well, first off, before I even get into WOW itself, think about this. I don't care if you met someone who said, oh yeah, I used to be a loyal customer, I tried those products and it worked. You know, we've all heard that from people. And usually I get into like, well, what'd you do? What'd you take? Did you drink your what? All that. Here's the thing. Now I just say, well, I know you haven't tried this. Okay, so you all have something now that you can utilize. So every single person that you met, whether they've heard about it works or not, if they are not getting the WOW as a loyal customer, you sign them as a loyal customer and get the WOW. Okay, so really utilize these new products because now it's an open ball game for everyone.
Right. And this kind of goes to show you, like, you're in the right company. Like, we don't have the same products and we're not going to have the same products for the next 10 years. Like, we're constantly bringing in new stuff. We're constantly doing new promotions and new products, and we're growing and we're going to the top. So you want to be, definitely want to be a part of it. So we're going to do a couple of WOW demonstrations. Some people are going to get wowed right before your eyes. So if you were here for the loyal customer or the distributors who came up and got their tips, come on up. You came up, signed the most distributors. What was it? 2?
Like those who signed 2 or more distributors, come on up.
If you were up here. Has anybody tried it themselves at home?
Yes, you do.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh my god. No. Okay. Have you tried it? Okay. Have you? Okay. Have you? No. I would too. Have you have anything? You tried it? Yeah. You? Yeah. Okay. How many do we got? You can do like 3 of mine.
Which a couple people.
Yeah. So I've got, okay, we need some cameras to take some pictures.
Yeah, so can you all, do you all have your camera? Well, should we have them all take
Whoever has the app to put the pictures right next to each other. Yeah. My camera, I can't take it.
Mine's all right. Where's
My storage is full. I have
Do you
7.
all have the app? Pick the Stitch app. Okay, everyone take it on your phone. Then we can share them on the team page. Do you think that way you have them put side by side?
And we need to.
Can we take it for you?
So let's talk about WOW.
My phone.
Just so you guys know.
Just take them. Yeah, we'll just take them on the camera. So I'll take your records. If your phones are ready, I'll spend it. Okay?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. We don't want to put that up until the second. Right.
Okay, I'm going to talk with this while they're talking back here. For those of you that don't know, WOW, wipe out wrinkles, okay? You feel the results in 45 seconds, you see them in 90. Yes, go for it. Put it on. You need to get this product on every single person you know. I don't care if you have wrinkles. You need to be purchasing this product and putting it on everybody. This is a perfect party product, okay? For just them to see these results immediately like that is huge. It takes 90 seconds, guys. Yeah. So, it's a great sample. Ashley, where'd she go? Right here. She was suggesting that she's actually going to sample these out to everybody that comes to her door for Halloween.
Oh, yes, I am.
So,
And I mean, you're running an auto shipment. use it as a marketing, tool for your business. I mean, it's the best kind of marketing if you ask me. Attach a Blitz card with it, staple it, and then add in like directions and type it out and have it ready to go and just tell the moms, hey, I got something for you. Gotta contact me. It's amazing.
Yes.
This is it.
You know what? I do not feel well. Sorry. I'm gonna let you guys, does someone else want to stick it on them? Because I don't feel like I should bother. I don't want to give you whatever I would have right now. Sorry, just thought about that. I know, I was gonna hug anyone, but let me rub your eyes a little bit. Yeah, but I did report that actually for like the product did. My favorite is you can get in there.
Not like every day you said it before. Like, what moisturize,
So we have to do a video.
we should have done Christina's.
And I did her eyes, I did her eyes.
And I'm still waiting on like my gift. They didn't even start processing it until August 20th.
Can you feel it? So tell everybody like what you feel. Wow. Look at whoosh.
Oh my, there you go. Oh my gosh. That is,
Now you need the picture of this.
yeah.
Yes. Not wow.
We should do it right from
Okay, so I didn't do right here.
So you can. Okay, pass it down and let everyone say how it feels. Arms tight and tight. Yes, tighter. Like, wow. Oh my God, you can see the difference.
For those of you that don't know, little is more. So you do not need very much. If you use a lot of this, it's going to get really, really chalky and white. You do not need very much.
We did her whole face, so you can do anywhere. I can feel tiny. Yeah. And don't you know your skin feels softer? Like my biggest thing, my makeup goes on better. Like, and that was one thing my mom said. Like, my mom did it for wrinkles, but she was like, my skin just looked better with my makeup on. So I like how soft it makes my hair.
Erica, tell them what we talked about this morning. Focus on the one areas.
Oh, yeah, my tip. Okay, so I'm one, like, when I put my foundation on, I'm like, I dot it all, and then I blend it. Okay, so I tried that with the wow. I was like, do, and then I was like, okay, I'll rub it all out. You can't do that. It dries too fast. So you kind of got to start, like, I put a little bit on my finger, and I do my forehead, and then I kind of do my eyes a little bit more. Okay, so just don't slap it kind of on and then think you're just going to rub it in like a moisturizer, because you won't. It's a different consistency.
Hope you don't me showing everyone Christina.
Yeah, I mean, that just happened right here. That's crazy. And this, guys, holy shit.
Wow, right?
Wow. This is $1 million product. If you treat it like it's $1 million product. Yeah, I need somebody else. Cheers. Holy cow.
Did you guys see there's a video going around of an older gentleman?
Yeah. Yeah, you can get your wow. But I'm going back to this really quickly, talking about the wow. Guys, there is not, all our products have dissolve. Yes, the wraps, things like that. But it's wait 72 hours, see what it is, see how it looks, maybe your stretch marks are faded. This will give you a result every time. Every single time. Oh, you got more? And I have more too. Yeah. I keep mine. I went through 2 boxes and I just got mine 2 weeks ago. Those were my last 3 packets. Granted, I've been using it every day, but this signed 6 loyal customers so far for this month.
Who has crow's feet pretty deep?
It's okay. We won't judge. We will judge. Erica, I know that this is an ask, but like about the long. Okay. I will go into that. So if you look at your documents, if you go into Wow, they have the product description, and it will tell you that results vary as far as the last results. But what it is chewing. It is helping with that soft tissue on the skin. Okay, it's helping kind of revitalize that. I will tell you, I did it for 3 days every morning, and then I didn't do it for 2 days, and my skin still felt tight. The first day I did it, I'm not drinking. I felt like I had a ponytail in it. I was like, you know, like your mom does your hair when you're a little girl. She's mad at your dad. And it's like all of a sudden you're yeah. So I've noticed, and I've noticed the texture of my skin. It is just a lot softer. And my makeup's going on a lot better. So you're gonna have testimonies with this and purchase it and use theirs. So I have 2 on my auto shipment. Nick has 2 boxes on his auto shipment. This is our product. I will tell you, I really believe, and I don't know what they're coming out November 1st. Nick and I said this on Friday night when we were talking. This product will make me $1 million. I have no doubt about it.
That was a close.
So if it can do that for what I think it's going to try, this is for you guys to see. I mean, I think this is an excuse to contact all our old loyal customers. All of my old, I know some of you are new and you're still new, whatever, but if some of us have been a year and a half, 2 years, all those people that they've been done with their shipments for over a year, they're all getting new and they've been ordering, my volume's going up again, it's a new product, and 2 boxes is your ABV. 2 boxes, and like I said, I wish for 2 boxes, but I've signed 6 loyal customers on just this alone. It's the only thing I've signed loyal customers on this month. But I'm excited about it. I love it. I'm sharing that excitement, and that's right. Think about Christmas parties, New Year's Eve. Like this is the time that they want this stuff.
So now, what do you say to people? I have all these ladies at work that are older that do have wrinkles. I don't really have wrinkles. They say that?
Yeah, I just say, let me try it. Just let me try it. I'm gonna bring it. And here's the thing, I have all this packet
on you. Like
I'm gonna put. Just let me do one eye. Just let me do one eye. I know you don't have any wrinkles, but let's just try it and see. Yeah, I mean, like, no, I know you really don't, but I would love to have some extra before and afters.
I'll see it.
Trying to prove.
They'll see it and they'll be like, maybe I did.
Because my friend was like, hey, I got this new thing, get beautiful skin, was like super excited about it. And she's I would love to try it, I just don't have wrinkles. I'm like, walk away from it.
Yeah. I'll fight. Yeah. But you know what? I feel like it shouldn't. I mean, I know it's for wrinkles, but I think it was
Maybe Susan Wade did her nanny, who's like 20 years old.
right.
Like perfect skin, but she even did a before and after, and it's almost just like smooths your face out. It's not necessarily just wrinkles. Like,
Even pigmentation.
Yeah, like it's,
I have freckles, so my pigmentation, I have like a lot of it, and this has evened that out. So everyone has something. What were we gonna say, Justin?
I've never had one of our products help with my oily skin. I have extremely oily skin. And this is the first product that I've noticed. At the end of the day, my face isn't as disgustingly slimy as what it is. Only because I skipped one day, and the day I didn't use it, I was like, oh my God, this one gross.
And you guys won't have it. I'm telling you, it's worth it. Another thing too, if you're doing it, say like at work or something, you tell them I'll give you a free sample. Like I'll do your own before and afters, and I'll take the pictures, and if they see them,
Okay,
I
if you have
or the ones on Facebook using the name. Okay. So let you use this, and you know what? I'll give you 2 extras to take home. Do you mind if I share this before and after and tag you in it? Think about it. Their friends are going to see it now. They're going to see that this is really their friend who really got results, and it's your post. So utilize this is your social media tool. We're about pictures and posts. This is pictures and posts right here. You can do it with this product.
If you just got wowed, please post it to our team page. I'll put a post on there and
I just texted it to you.
just put the picture in the comment section. Because the more pictures that we have, you can say, oh my God, I was just at a meeting and I watched this happen like right in front of my eyes. Okay.
And tag that person whose picture it is. I mean, I hope you're all okay. If you got up here, you guys better be okay with
Do we have anyone in here that has like smoker's lips? We don't have a picture of it. Around the mouth. Nope.
Where'd you get the board? We'd like it for our party.
Yeah.
We made it.
You did.
Lovely Microsoft Word.
Okay.
Yeah. In Office
In
Max.
Office Max.
Yeah, I just emailed it to myself, took it to there.
Do you
and they
have
just
it on
put
a file that you could like put it up on TMBG and people would just take it
Yeah,
out?
this was just $20-something.
And you put it on board? That'd be a good
Yeah, we
idea.
just 18 by 24.
Sorry, I kind of called you out on that. That'd be a good
Yeah.
idea.
Go ahead and let me have all your hard work.
Thank you, Chrissy, for working 2 hours on that. We
Yeah,
all had more.
I think it was by about 2 hours.
Use that at Panera.
Sorry.
Thanks,
Thanks, guys.
Okay, we're gonna do the last 10 minutes just before our question and answers. Q&A.
I have a question. So like, when you guys were standing up, like triple, double, triple credential, and you say you're doing your 60-day burst, like, have your game plan mapped out. I know it's obviously different when you guys have hundreds of members and stuff, but like, for your business every day, are you saying like, I'm going to reach out to 20 new people, or is it like 100 new people? You know what I mean? Like, what is your
Like the number of
daily,
people.
or just like that, or like make sure I message a certain amount of people?
When we talked about this the other day, we said 10 to 20.
Yeah, so like for me and like the people that are in it for me, like I'm gonna have stuff like that, but then I'm gonna have other daily tasks too. Like those are the things that it should be like a given for each of us every single day that we're going to reach out to this many people. But then there's gonna be other tasks.
Not counting your follow-ups, like new people.
Reach out to people, but like there's gonna be designated days where you've gotta follow up with this many people too. So every day we need to reach out to this many people. And then every Friday, we need to reach out to,
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so can you walk us through your day? What's your everyday, like, let's say tomorrow you're gonna wake up, what does your day look like?
With my burst or without it?
What's the difference going to be?
Okay. So I'll just say, okay, when I wake up for my kids. So most of the time it's okay getting them fed, basically. It's time to eat. We're gonna play a little bit. And then I'm checking my Facebook. I'm just checking my Messenger. I respond to text messages. I make sure I post at that time too. I'm posting something, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook. Me personally, I have been really bad with my Facebook in the past year or so. I've let opinions of others determine my success, and I'm over it. I don't care anymore. So I'm getting much better with Facebook. So I make sure I'm doing posts. I'm communicating on all of our Facebook pages, and I'm talking to people like on Instagram and through Messenger. Posting throughout the day.
yeah, like
I mean,
whenever my alarms
I
go
have-
off, like there's 3 things that I need to make sure I do every single time my alarm goes off. And I need to be making a post. I need to be following as many people as I can until I get locked out, and I need to be creating relationships with people. That's something that I'm doing 6 times a day. So like say it only takes 10 minutes for each time. That's an hour of my day that's just for that. So now I have all these open hours where I can do other things. So I'm usually charting or following up with team members. I've been kind of doing a lot of one-on-one Skypes with like my new people. So that's kind of thrown in there too. So like for my burst, between now and November 1st, I've got to have a one-on-one Skype with each person that's in my burst. So I have 60 people in there. So that's 60 people that I need to be doing a one-on-one with between now and the first.
I thought of something else. I'm making it more of a point to interact too. Like, so when I say for my burst, I am going to make sure I spend an hour, at least an hour every day. And I know that's not, feasible. Like, I know everybody can't do that. I'm spending an hour commenting and liking other people's posts. Yeah. If I'm not doing that to them, they're not going to do it to mine.
There's a big difference between somebody that has 5,000 or 10,000 followers and they don't do anything with their followers versus somebody that only has 1,000 and they interact with all of them.
I think it was it Pam that, I don't remember what I watched her on, but she said, not Periscope, she said, when you go to make a post, make a point to like or comment on 10 people before, was it Cammie?
She
Yeah,
just did
before
it.
every post.
That's a
Sure,
good,
that's a good one.
and that doesn't take a lot of time.
Can you say that again? I can't hear you back there.
I said, she said, when you go to make a post or
or even a message or something, make a point to like or comment on 10 different people before you do your post.
That's a good idea too.
Tammy Dempsey, she is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Black name. Yes.
While we're talking about social media, I saw a post the other day, like the do's and don'ts of Instagram. Can you tell me like what the difference between what you should post on Facebook versus Instagram? That's just the main.
I know.
I post, okay, program is strictly cold market. That I venture into my Facebook to become a warm market. So I post a lot of the same things though.
Yeah.
I just might word them a little bit different on Facebook versus on Instagram.
Like for me, like I'll have 6 posts a day on Instagram, and 3 of them are going to be about It Works, and 3 of them are not going to be about It Works.
And I found for me, because my Instagram, which I got like 1,000 followers in 1 week when I really got like focused on it. I started tagging different businesses too. So like what was one? I think of my new makeup, and I like did like at that lipstick, hashtag Sephora. I did one, and what was it? It was Shane Company. Oh, and then my husband's shampoo. He got this new shampoo that smells really good. And both of them, the businesses re-shared my post with my name. Okay, so there were nothing about It Works, but they were about other businesses, and those got a lot of.
And you're getting your name out there.
I'm getting my name out there. I also go around, like I did one on the sunblock that I really liked, and then I went to their page and I went through all their followers and like started following their followers because I knew if they went to my page, the first thing they would see was that sunblock. Right. Okay, so if you're gonna post about a business, go to that business and go to their followers and follow their followers. Because the first thing they click on is that post.
For mine personally, you won't go to my page and see many before and after pictures. I make sure I do at least one a day, but I'm not gonna do, like, you won't see the wow advertisement on my page. You'll see a selfie with me and wow. Or you'll see, like I said, one before and after picture of the product. I don't post the join my party for 99 picture. You're not gonna see that. You're gonna see you're gonna see a picture of me and my family. And hey, I'm looking for one person to join my team and talking about what it's done. I don't go to Google and get an It Works picture. It's me, it's my personal life that I shine through in my Instagram.
And you have to be a little conceited on Instagram. Like, don't be afraid to put pictures of yourself, because people want to know that they're real people. I'm going through and liking pictures that aren't advertisements myself on Instagram. I'm liking pictures of people like in their lifestyle. If I think it's an advertisement, I don't go and like it myself. So why would they do it for me? So just don't. You gotta put that. Trust me, that was something that took me a long time with Instagram. Oh my god, if I see another car selfie of myself, I'm gonna like. But you have to just keep doing that. They know that you're a real person. Yes.
All right, one more question.
What do you mean?
Okay, warm market is like our friends and family, the people that know us. You're gonna eventually run out of that.
The cold market is those who just don't. Yeah, Instagram. That's why I think those are important, because you've never actually met them. So if they've seen your face 10 times,
They want to know who's on the other end of that.
they know that it's a real person and it's not a robot.
They will unfollow you eventually.
You can also build your cold market by having parties, having a friend or family having a party, and having everybody friend you at the party. If they don't sign up, then, or even if they do sign up as a loyal customer, maybe eventually they're going to be a distributor because they've seen you and they've related to your post. So, okay, let's do a quick picture. We got to be out of here in T-minus 35 seconds.
At least they're not knocking on the door like they can to take the picture.
We fit it right here. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Karen, I'm sorry.
Bye guys. Over. Nope. In the middle.
Go. I'm like,
Hi guys.